This is the Neurosurgery Podcast.
Welcome to the Neurosurgery Podcast. Phil Aldana.
Thank you so much, Mike, for having me.
I haven't seen you in so long. I remember I was a fellow in Miami in 2000.
Yes.
And you were was your chief resident year?
I believe I was. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It's been a exciting ride since then.
Yeah. Where are you now?
So I am a pediatric neurosurgeon at Wolfson Children's Hospital in Jacksonville, and I am part of the faculty of the Division of Neurosurgery at Nemours Children's Health in Jacksonville.
Florida.
In Florida, correct.
Okay.
Correct. I'm also faculty at Mayo Clinic, Florida.
Okay, great, perfect. We could talk all day long about the
Yes.
amazing work you do in pediatric neurosurgery. So exciting. But congratulations on winning the Humanitarian Award.
Thank
the
you.
AANS.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. First I want to say that this is an award that is not just for me. I represent a foundation called the Neurosurgery Outreach Foundation that consists of many neurosurgery volunteers. We have a great executive staff, and really they make what we do easier.
Tell us a little more. So you're in the world, I mean, you have your day job, right?
That is
like all of
correct.
us.
That is
and then you've gone into this world of international medicine is what it's
Yes.
called now, right? So your foundation, what did they do?
So the mission of the Neurosurgery Outreach Foundation is to advance neurosurgical care in the underserved communities through education, service, and support.
Okay.
And the need for neurosurgical care throughout the world is immense. You can literally put your finger in any country, and there's a 90% chance that whatever you put your finger on is underserved. And what we do is we partner with hospitals in underserved communities, a lot of them in low to middle income countries.
Oh, so sort of tier two, not
Yes.
the really, you're not building a new hospital.
No, we're not,
Okay.
because we're trying to build programs in areas that have rudimentary programs. So
Okay.
we find partners with hospitals and neurosurgeons in their communities that are invested and want to build their
So
programs.
kind of like the concept of like teach a man to fish as opposed to giving them the fish, right?
Right, and so that was sort of the misconception of, and some specialties still do that in global medicine, where they go in and they operate a bunch and then leave.
Okay.
Our efforts are more intentional. We operate to teach,
I see.
and
Neurosurgery specifically.
that's correct.
Okay.
And we judge what their needs are in each hospital. So, for example, in Mongolia, we work with a children's hospital, and they have a special interest in selective dorsal rhizotomies.
Oh, because of
There's a
myelomegacil or?
high incidence of cerebral palsy.
Okay, so for the listeners, so what you're talking about is cerebral palsy causing spasticity, and you're doing
Yes.
rhizotomy, cutting some of the lumbar nerves usually?
Yes.
So they
yes.
can sit or walk?
Yeah, so they can walk without stiffness, and they can move their limbs without stiffness.
Tell us a little bit about where you go, because Mongolia, my God, people are like, oh, I'm
Yes.
not going to go to Mongolia.
Yes.
Tell us about Mongolia. It's an amazing place to be.
Mongolia is the the least sparsely populated country in the world.
The least density of population in the world?
It's immense.
Okay.
There are like plains as far as the eye can see, and they do not have a pediatric neurosurgery program.
In the whole country?
Correct. There's only one children's hospital in the country, and they did not have a pediatric neurosurgery program up until this year.
And tell us, our listeners, what's the population of Mongolia?
So the population of Mongolia is around 4 million people.
Okay.
And so our foundation partnered with their children's hospital to help develop their pediatric neurosurgery program. And they have a special place for their kids in their hearts, and a lot of the parents let the Ministry of Health know that they really want care for their kids with spasticity. And so we've gone in there with a team of neurosurgeons as well as a physiatrist to help build a program to treat the patients.
Is this in Ulaanbaatar? Or?
This is in Ulaanbaatar.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
the
There's the capital, right?
Yes.
Now, so you mostly like to do peds, or you do everything? Spine, trauma?
So we do everything. It just so happens that I know more of the pediatric sphere, but
Okay.
for example, in Manila, they have
You run a program also in the Philippines?
Yes. So
Okay.
thank you. Yeah. So we're also in the Philippines. We're in 3 sites, 3 cities in the Philippines: Manila, Cebu, and Davao.
Oh, wow.
And
Okay.
and all of them have different needs. They have a very acute need for neuro-oncology and vascular neurosurgery in Manila. So we bring, vascular neurosurgeons, skull-based surgeons over there.
You speak Tagalog?
Perfectly, yes.
Perfect. Oh, perfect.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't know a word of Tagalog.
Yes.
But you made some nice comments at the board dinner the other night.
Yes.
And I always feel like, if you meet the neurosurgeon's spouse, you're
Yes.
going to get a good estimation of the capability
Yes.
and bandwidth of that individual.
Yes.
Tell us about your wife. Please
Thank
don't
you.
be afraid to call her out
Thank
by
you.
name.
Yes.
And
Yes.
what her role is in all this.
So my wife, Carmina, I couldn't do this work without her, and not just for the emotional support, but she is also the executive director of our foundation. Personally, we made a choice when we were newlyweds that we would give back to people in need, and so this is a manifestation of that. And we incorporated as a 501c3 16 years ago, and Carmina is integral in our function. So she helps with the day-to-day logistics as well as with fundraising. And
So shout out to Carmina Aldana,
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
You are following in a long series of historical figures like Barth Green. You
Yes.
trained both of us.
Yes.
Did
Yes.
he have any element of inspiring you in the work you did in Haiti?
Absolutely. Barth Green and John Ragib
Yes, John Ragib.
both were instrumental in helping me realize that this is something that I could do,
Yeah.
that I could go and make a difference in people's lives. And I went to both of they both won humanitarian awards.
It's compelling. I will tell you that you are intersecting at probably the 2 strongest touch points for young medical students and college students who are saying, I want to be a neurosurgeon. The first, of course, being pediatric neurosurgery.
Yeah.
The second being international health.
Yeah.
So I'm sure a lot of our folks listening, our listener base is huge. We like to think that we're giving, this is not for patients. Like, people are listening and getting inspiration and understanding the spirit of a neurosurgeon and a neurosurgeon's sphere, which includes Carmina, right? People are going to want to say, how do I find Phil Aldana? Is there a website? If so, can you spell it out for us? I mean, I'm sure people want to give, they want to open their wallets for such a good cause.
Well, thanks for bringing that up, Mike. First of all, our website is neurosurgeryoutreach.org.
So no spaces, no punctuations,
No.
except for so NEUROSURGERY, neurosurgery
Outreach.
outreach, no punctuation,
No hyphen or anything. Yeah,
neurosurgeryoutreach.org.
correct.
Wow, that's a good name.
Yeah, and what I want to say to people is this is not easy, but it's very fulfilling, and once you get beyond the fulfillment of your profession, or what you need to do to be a successful practitioner day to day, you really need to think about giving back because it's much more rewarding.
Yes.
And all of our volunteers will attest to that.
I can tell you we have a fair number of listeners because we mapped them in Mongolia. and in the Philippines. I just happen to know that from our early days before COVID that people were listening. So hopefully they're listening now. Hopefully people are thinking about people on the other side of the planet who are in need with serious neurological diseases. You and Carmina have done something amazing. And if you're interested in volunteering, please look up the
website www.neurosurgeryoutreach.org.
the social media, yes,
Yes. We
always,
also,
always Carmina's there for you.
So also follow us on Instagram at NOFJAX, NOFJAX. We're also on Facebook
Fantastic.
and LinkedIn.
Phil, congratulations. It's great to see you after a couple
thank you,
decades of
Mike.
not seeing
Yeah.
you. And I know it's because you've been doing amazing work and I've not had visibility, so I'm embarrassed. But thank you for everything you do for the children around the world.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you for the opportunity.